Saudi Arabia, a land of ancient history and modern ambitions, stands at a pivotal crossroads of the world. Its deserts, once traversed by camel caravans, now host some of the world's most modern cities. The discovery of oil in the 20th century propelled the kingdom into the global spotlight, transforming its economy and society. Today, Saudi Arabia is a major player on the international stage, navigating complex relationships with global powers and regional neighbors. The history of Saudi Arabia stretches back millennia to a time when ancient civilizations thrived amidst the vast desert sands. These civilizations flourished on trade routes that crisscrossed the Arabian Peninsula, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The Nabateans, renowned for their architectural prowess in Petra, left an indelible mark on the northern regions of what is now Saudi Arabia, with their intricate structures and advanced engineering. However, the most profound transformation in the Arabian Peninsula's history was the advent of Islam in the 7th century CE, which reshaped the region's cultural and religious landscape. The teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, originating in the holy city of Mecca, spread rapidly across the peninsula, uniting the diverse Arab tribes under a single powerful faith. The modern kingdom of Saudi Arabia owes its existence to the unification efforts of King Abdulaziz ibn Saud in the early 20th century, who sought to bring together the fragmented tribes. Through strategic alliances, diplomatic negotiations, and decisive military campaigns, he consolidated power and established the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1932, marking a new era in the region's history. The discovery of vast oil reserves in 1938 transformed the kingdom's fortunes dramatically, paving the way for rapid economic development, modernization, and a significant role on the global stage. Saudi Arabia occupies a unique geographical position, encompassing the majority of the Arabian Peninsula. Its vast expanse is dominated by deserts, including the Empty Quarter, the largest continuous sand desert in the world. Despite its arid climate, Saudi Arabia boasts diverse geographical features. The Asir Mountains in the southwest offer a respite from the desert heat, with their cool highlands and verdant valleys. The Red Sea coast, bordering the western edge of the country, is renowned for its stunning coral reefs and abundant marine life. Coastal cities like Jeddah, Dammam, and Jubail have flourished as economic hubs and gateways to the world. Saudi Arabia holds a place of unparalleled significance in the Islamic faith, serving as the birthplace of Islam and home to its two holiest cities, Mecca and Medina. These cities are not just historical landmarks but living, breathing centers of Islamic culture and spirituality. Every year, millions of Muslims from all corners of the globe converge on these sacred sites, fulfilling a religious obligation and connecting with their faith's origins. This pilgrimage, known as Hajj, is a profound spiritual journey that unites Muslims in a shared expression of devotion and community. Mecca, nestled in a valley in western Saudi Arabia, is Islam's holiest city, revered as the birthplace of the Prophet Muhammad and the site of the Kaaba. The city is a vibrant hub of religious activity drawing visitors year-round. The Hajj, the annual pilgrimage to Mecca, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, mandatory for all able-bodied Muslims who can afford it. This pilgrimage is a time of intense spiritual reflection and communal worship. Medina, located north of Mecca, holds profound religious significance as the city where the Prophet Muhammad established the first Muslim community. It is a place of peace and reflection for many. The Prophet's mosque in Medina houses his tomb and is considered the second holiest site in Islam. This mosque is a beacon of faith and a symbol of the enduring legacy of the Prophet Muhammad. The presence of Mecca and Medina in Saudi Arabia bestows upon the kingdom a unique responsibility and influence within the Muslim world. This responsibility is both a privilege and a duty, shaping the nation's identity and its role in the global Islamic community. The political system of Saudi Arabia is a monarchy, with the king holding absolute power. The king is not only the head of state but also the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, a title that underscores the intertwining of religious and political authority in the kingdom. The Saudi royal family, descended from the founder of modern Saudi Arabia, King Abdulaziz ibn Saud, plays a central role in governance. Succession to the throne follows a system of agnatic seniority, passing from brother to brother among the sons of King Abdulaziz. The crown prince, designated as the heir apparent, holds significant power and often oversees key government portfolios. The Saudi government operates based on Islamic law, or Sharia, which forms the basis of the country's legal and judicial system. The discovery of oil in Saudi Arabia in 1938 transformed the kingdom's destiny, propelling it from an impoverished desert nation to a global economic powerhouse. Today, Saudi Arabia possesses the world's second-largest proven oil reserves and is the world's largest oil exporter, playing a pivotal role in shaping global energy markets. Recognizing the need to reduce its reliance on oil, Saudi Arabia embarked on an ambitious economic transformation plan known as Vision 2030. This comprehensive roadmap, launched in 2016, aims to diversify the economy away from oil, foster private sector growth, and create a more vibrant and sustainable economic model. Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia's ambitious economic and social reform program, represents a bold step towards a future beyond oil. This comprehensive plan, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aims to reduce the kingdom's dependence on oil, unlock new economic sectors, and create a more vibrant and dynamic society. The plan targets key sectors for growth, including tourism, technology, renewable energy, healthcare, and education. Vision 2030 also emphasizes social and cultural reforms, aiming to create a more open and tolerant society. The plan calls for increased participation of women in the workforce, greater investment in education and entertainment, and a relaxation of social restrictions. One of the flagship projects under Vision 2030 is NEOM, a futuristic megacity planned for the northwestern region of Saudi Arabia. Embracing change, social reforms, and cultural shifts. Alongside economic transformation, Saudi Arabia is undergoing a period of significant social and cultural change, driven in part by Vision 2030's emphasis on creating a more vibrant and open society. One of the most notable social reforms has been the empowerment of women, long subject to restrictive guardianship laws. Women are now allowed to drive, travel independently, and participate more fully in the workforce. The government has lifted restrictions on entertainment, allowing for concerts, cinemas, and public events that were once banned. These social and cultural reforms, while welcomed by many, have faced resistance from conservative segments of society. Navigating the global stage. Saudi Arabia plays an influential role on the global stage, shaped by its vast oil reserves, its religious significance as the custodian of Islam's holiest sites, and its strategic location in a volatile region. As the world's leading oil exporter, Saudi Arabia's energy policies have a direct impact on global energy markets. Saudi Arabia's membership in OPEC, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, further amplifies its influence in the global energy landscape. The kingdom faces security challenges in a region marked by instability and conflict. Saudi Arabia's strategic partnerships with Western powers, particularly the United States, provide security guarantees and access to advanced military technology. A delicate balance, tradition, and progress. Saudi Arabia's journey in the 21st century is characterized by a delicate balancing act between preserving its rich traditions and embracing the wave of modernization sweeping across the globe. The kingdom is deeply rooted in its Islamic heritage, with conservative values and social norms shaping daily life and influencing every aspect of society. At the same time, Saudi Arabia is undergoing a period of rapid economic and social transformation, driven by the urgent need to diversify its oil-dependent economy and the aspirations of a young, dynamic, and increasingly connected population. While women are now allowed to drive and participate more fully in the workforce, they still require the permission of a male guardian for some decisions, reflecting the ongoing tension between progress and tradition. The entertainment industry is blossoming, with cinemas, concerts, and cultural events becoming more common, but censorship and social restrictions remain in place, highlighting the cautious approach to change. Saudi Arabia's leaders are acutely aware of the need to manage change carefully, balancing the demands for greater openness and modernization with the importance of preserving cultural identity and traditional values. Looking ahead, Saudi Arabia in a changing world. As Saudi Arabia navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it faces a multitude of opportunities and challenges. The success of Vision 2030 and its ambitious reform agenda will be crucial in shaping the kingdom's future, both domestically and on the global stage. Economically, Saudi Arabia must successfully diversify its economy away from oil dependence, creating a more resilient and sustainable economic model. Socially, Saudi Arabia must continue its delicate balancing act between preserving its traditions and embracing modernization. Geopolitically, Saudi Arabia will continue to play an influential role in the Middle East and beyond. The kingdom's ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world while staying true to its core values will determine its success in the decades to come.